Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Ainsley Tegan, and today we're going to be doing a crayon challenge. So today I'm going to be drawing one of my classic oil pastel faves and portraits, and then I'm going to be doing basically the same portrait in Crayolas. So let's see, I'm expecting obviously a lot of differences, but I'm excited to see what they're going to look like side by side and how the process is going to go. So let's get into it. Okay, so I'm done now with this portrait, and obviously I always use oil pastel, so it's not really any different. I thinking about the difference between, a Crayola crayon and an oil pastel. The oil pastels are obviously much softer, oilier. The pigment is probably going to be much stronger and deeper. But I'm going to move on to the Crayola one now. Now I'm going to go ahead and draw like the exact same, or the same type of portrait, the same layout, just to get a good comparison, which to which. So let's move on. So I actually just went back and I wasn't quite happy with some stuff, so I added a little bit more color right here, and I just want to blend it out some before I move on to my Crayola piece. And then I will just basically just do the same portrait on the next one with the same colors to do a side by side. So I'm already noticing that I'm going to have to work a lot harder to get the colors that I like down, and the colors like how deep the colors are going to go and how strong the colors are going to look. I'm going to have to work a lot harder to do that. I also don't think I'm going to be able to use my oil stick to blend, because I use this with my oil pastels. It's for like oil paintings and oil pastels drawings, and I don't think I'm really going to be able to use that, but that's fine. I anticipate that these Crayolas will be easier to like stack the color on to blend, but it's just going to take like a lot longer and a lot more work and like little detail stuff. So because these are a lot harder and like less oily, I'm noticing I have to press so much harder and work so much harder just to get the pigment on the paper. And I'm pretty sure this one's gonna take me a lot longer, and I'm gonna be pretty tired after. Like my hand is just gonna be out of it. So I guess I'll see you guys in a while. So I think I'm done with this now. I would say the eyes were probably the hardest part. Well, let's just discuss the differences. So obviously these are a lot harder and the pigment is less saturated. So that definitely made my job of creating my kind of traditional style, which is a very, very colorful, very, very saturated color, brightness, kind of harder. I had to work a lot harder to get the color on the page and then to blend it. Now, the colors did stack pretty well, But unlike the oil pastels, see right here where I kind of went over, you can't just kind of cover it up or scrape it off. It's kind of stuck there now. So this is definitely different. I mean, these are just Crayolas. These are Crayola crayons, which are great. They're definitely not like a fine art, material. They're fun. They're cheap. You can make good art with them. And I'm sure someone who is better at this can definitely do a better job than I have today. But these were really fun. And I've never really made an identical portrait before. Here's the crayon one, and then let's show you the oil pastel one again. Here. Then let me tear it out. And then I will spray both of these with a protective coating, and they'll probably both go in my portfolio. And then you can see these on Instagram too when I post them when they're done. I could get finer details with the Crayola. Like I could get, can you see both of them? Yeah. Where you can see, you can get more color definition, I guess, sometimes. In some lines, you can make a sharper line with these, as you can kind of see here. I was able to make sharper lines throughout the nose, but the color just wasn't, the color, it's vibrant, but it's not as deep, and it's not as vibrant. It's bright and it's pretty, but it's not as like vibrant and traditional like mine, like these. And then it's kind of where you can kind of see through the paper here. It's waxy feeling instead of like oily feeling. But this was a fun challenge to do. I like doing this challenge. It helps me work on my style, and it helps me work on my technique as well. And so I thought this was good. This was a fun experience. And I really hope you guys liked the video. I hope you guys liked this challenge. I think I'm going to do another one later this week. Maybe my style in highlighter. So don't forget to watch that video. It's going to be coming out in less than a week after this one will. And I'm super excited about these. I like these little challenges, and it gets my brain moving, gets my creativity rolling, and it definitely helps me with perspective. So, all right. Well, I guess I'll see you guys next time. Don't forget to be creative today. Every day you have to be creative. It helps your mind, your body, your soul. I think our souls really need to be creative every single day. And don't forget to challenge yourself. See you next time. Okay, so we're done now. Awesome. So that was really fun. Obviously, I told you guys there's lots of differences between the two. I enjoyed this Crayola challenge. I'm going to be doing probably a highlighter challenge later this week. And if you guys like this series, I'm going to keep doing it with different stuff. Here's the final look at the two. Here's the oil pastel one. This is just kind of like, the classic. It's pretty normal. I had this one sketched out a couple days ago, and then I did it, and then for reference purposes I want it to be the same thing. As you can see, it's kind of hard to stack the colors on, but the colors were actually really nice. They're not as like deep, but they're still nice. And this is a fun challenge. I think when I publish this one, I'm just going to include this one with it. Because that would be fun. So, if you guys like this video, don't forget to comment down below and tell me, like this video, and subscribe if you want to see more of me. See you guys next time.